South Jamaica, baby, they made me to be the greatest. Serving the deed of my creators. Fresh off of my high haters. It's the king again. Magdalene, chauffeured, bragging and boasting.
Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Dollars. It's another day, another dollar video. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be reacting to the Sopranos Season 5, Episode 9. Last episode was a banger. I'm excited to see where everything's going to go in this one. But before we get into that, please drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And let's hop right into this. I know Tony's going to ask him, what happened to your foot? Tony doesn't let nothing slide.
Want another super nacho?
Oh, they've been sitting too long. The cheese is all sweaty.
This guy in the joint, crazy Rasta fuck, used to make grilled cheese on the radiator. He put the bread between two sheets of paper. Had a whole system.
Yeah, they be making a lot of shit in jail.
The other night, fucking Irvington, two black guys jumped me outside a bar.
With half of them locked up making grilled cheese, you'd think there wouldn't be so many around to make trouble.
Should I melt another batch?
Nah, I'm good. I got dinner in the city.
Ain't nothing like watching baseball in the summer. Nice cold one, eating some food.
Going back to Mission Viejo to surf or whatever?
Actually, I'm hoping to stay here in the city.
How's summer school going?
It sucks.
He's gonna be spanking your daughter all summer, Tony.
Casa Carmela is looking at maximum security summer.
Tony's tight.
Give me a minute.
Why don't you cut your mother a break, huh? For the record, she's the one holding this family together during this current situation and all. Read the check, please.
The young man took care of it.
Oh shit. He acted like he the man of the house, Tony.
You paid the check?
I figured since you're always so, generous, I should reciprocate.
Oh, I mean, that's a
Lucky you don't
nice
get your head handed to you.
Dad,
Yes,
Let's
sir.
get something straight. You eat, I pay.
Mr. Soprano.
No, when you have your own family, you pay.
That's right, Tony. Put him in his fucking place.
Let's go.
just take the money.
Even Meadow wasn't even mad at her dad because she knows that he crossed the line.
All right, listen, I didn't mean to bite your head off in there.
No, it's fine. I didn't mean to overstep. I just wanted to say thank you.
You're a good guy.
He's not a bad kid, though.
I respect you trying.
For real. Can't be mad at him. It's easy to say, oh, Meadow could do better, but the kid is actually, he's okay.
He sent flowers. But other than that, I haven't heard from him all week.
What'd he say?
That it was nice, It was nice. He was very sweet, actually.
So, you think what happened at the party is an overture Tony wants to get back together?
I don't know. Maybe.
Tony would get back together, I think.
He's dropping AJ off later. This is the last thing I need to get into right now.
Oh, please. He never had it so good.
Oh, that's him.
Is she gonna tell Tony to stay? I mean, Tony's in a good space right now. I don't see him with no side chicks. So basically, he's leaving it up to Carm. The ball is in your court, Carm. If you want to stay, you gotta let it be known.
Tired.
The fuck is that shit on his lip?
Give you this and a kiss on the cheek.
He got some shit on his lip, bro.
Thank God. It's the last thing I needed was to talk to him.
Yeah, Carm, though. You trying to play it off.
No love golf. It was Joey Peeps.
May you rest in peace.
Yeah, it's sad when they go young like that.
When they go? Come on, huh? Who's little Carmine behind it? Payback that whore he was fucking Lorraine Caluso.
You don't know that for sure, John.
Little Carmine knew how fond I was of this kid, Tony. I picked him out of the chorus. Schooled him those years. He was my driver.
Okay, I get it now. Why they wanted that kid killed.
Some homeless fuck saw a guy limping away. And then he wasn't sure.
Ooh. Tony knows his cousin, the foot. Ah, shit. Tony's cousin got to stay low, bro. Anybody else sees him limping, they're going to know he did it.
I'll tell you, I don't know how I'm going to get through Joey's funeral. And forget about Ginny. Every Christmas, Joey'd send her a grandma's of Maine coffee cake.
Oh,
What's wrong? You all right?
fuck.
Is it his heart? No. It's this fucking weather, sudden changes, fucks up your respiratory system. Come on.
Get some electrolytes in him.
Got Tony panicking right now, bro.
That's it.
Panicking.
The point I'm trying to illustrate is that, of course, no one wants all-out conflict. But historically, historical changes have come out of war.
As far as I'm concerned, it's a new day. All old treaties and ways of doing things are null and void.
Exactly.
And the Joe Peeps thing? Where does that leave us?
When you've had a quadruple bypass like I did, gives you a lot of time to think. The only thing Johnny understands is force.
But the fact is, though, we pissed on a bee's nest.
So what's the other option? Roll over?
Now y'all in it now. You're gonna fight it out.
We could have had a sit down.
Now y'all want to think about that?
This isn't the UN, Angelo. I won't let what happened to my father happen to me.
God forgive me. But you may be a stronger man than your dad was.
I don't know about
The
that.
fundamental question is, will I be as effective as a boss like my dad was? And I will be. Even more so, but until I am, it's going to be hard to verify that I think I'll be more effective.
Until he actually is in power.
To my parents, they offered me a JetBlue ticket home, no economic relief.
What'd the lady at student placement say?
Yeah, I never went down there.
Why didn't you?
This economy, hello. I mean, even the crappiest McJobs aren't there. Besides, I wouldn't want to take away a job a minority could have.
Aw, how thoughtful.
Open the window, the garbage reeks.
Why do we want to be in New York anyway?
It's supposed to be fun, remember? Summer before the big push of grad school.
You could go out to Jersey, sleep in comfort.
So what you want?
No,
Damn, that AC busted.
I graduated. I mean, maybe I should go back out. I can work as a PA for Josh's dad. At least I'd earn some cash. You could come out for a week.
Wait, what?
He's a photographer, I told you. He does major magazine ads, BMW. It's pretty cool stuff.
Is that what you want?
No, but at least I'd have money.
It's crazy. You graduate college and then you can't even find a job.
Josh's dad saw my shots. I won the prize in high school. Said they were solidly unsentimental.
What are you talking about? Just blow off dental school? You haven't taken one photograph in a year. You bitch every time we're at a party and I ask you to take a snap of me and my friend.
Look, I'm just saying.
I gave up junior year abroad so we could be together.
I know, and I want to stay here.
I could come out west with you.
That's why you never put people before you, man. You always got to put your goals before everybody else.
Maybe we should stay out there. You could transfer to UCLA.
Excuse me? You know Tony's not going to be with that, buddy.
It's roasting in here. It's 10:30. We can still get into a movie. What do you want to see?
I don't know, you say.
No, you.
And there wasn't no smartphones back then to see when movies was out. That's crazy.
The reason I called, I gave your secretary the broad strokes.
You were in the middle of a separation. The original attorney retired.
Right, Bob Greenberg. At any rate, I'm thinking it's time I move forward with the divorce proceedings.
Miss Soprano, I'm afraid I'm going to have to cut you short. As far as handling it, I'm afraid I have to recuse myself.
What do you mean? Why?
That bear's back.
Actually, your husband had been in to see me for a consultation last year.
My husband hired you?
No, but based on a prior meeting, the Code of Professional Responsibility precludes me from representing you because of that consultation.
But he met with Greenberg, too, and he was willing to represent me.
Well, Mr. Greenberg would have found himself in a bit of ethical soup had he actually moved forward.
See, I don't understand this. Why is my husband so picky? He talked to 7 or 8 of the top divorce attorneys in New Jersey.
Well, you can probably figure that maneuver out for yourself.
So she couldn't.
Jesus Christ.
That was a chess move from Tony. Maybe she's not going to go through with the divorce? It's cheaper to keep her.
According to Johnny Sack, kid's brains are splattered all over the seat.
Joe Peeps? Could have been too much to clean up.
Trying to say he ain't smart, he ain't got that much brains in him.
Why you always try and top me? You took the air right out of my whole fucking punchline, asshole.
Anyway, Joey Peeps' mom's a widow. She's in a wheelchair. Johnny's taking care of the interment. That shit there. I'm thinking we should pick up the headstone. Jason, get into it. I'll call the marble guy.
Tony about to pull up. I need to have a conversation with you. I feel like Tony's gonna punch him, bro. Ain't nothing really to talk about. I'm gonna kick your ass.
What's up?
Turns out somebody got a look at the guy that did Joe Peeps. All they got so far is he's got a bad limp.
Huh. Long John Silver, maybe.
Where the fuck did you get the balls? I am bending over backwards trying to stay neutral. Paying for fucking car seats. And you're out there acting like a fucking free agent.
Facts.
And don't look at me like I'm a fucking jerk off. Because I'm sick of you leaning on this cousin thing and that bad hijack like you can do whatever the fuck it is you want to do. Because you went away that night and I didn't.
First of all, for the record, I had nothing to do with this.
Don't fucking lie to me.
Nah,
Even
don't.
if I was, would you really want to know?
Don't lie.
That'd just be another problem for you with Johnny, right?
I mean, I see that point too. It's better not to know.
Look, I know you're not earning what you expected, and you got the twins and Nancy. You're a capable guy. Your mother let it slip one time. You got an IQ of 158.
She told you that?
The week you got tested, all the fucking nuns were raving about it.
A lot of good it did me.
Facts.
I had high hopes when you got out.
Yeah?
Look, a guy like you, brains, balls. If you'd fucking be straight with me, I could use all that.
Put me in, coach.
But you ain't want to be in at first. Now you want to be in.
All right, we got the casino on Bloomfield Avenue above the hardware store. Carlos guy was running it, but he just got diagnosed with the Hodgkins.
That's mine?
Yeah. A lot of fucking money there. And I'll see what I can do about getting you straightened out. Opening up the books for you.
Oh, you're not a made man. I mean, shit. He needs to get made because he just did a hit without being made. And, you know, that's a violation.
Cousin Tony.
You mentioned how close you two are.
You know, when we were kids, they used to call me Tony Uncle Johnny, and they'd call him Tony Uncle Al.
Right, yes. You told me all that.
Anyway, he's a very smart guy. He's got an IQ of 158.
Do you put a lot of stock into that number?
Why, you gonna tell me it's bullshit? Because I took that test, and somebody gets a 158. Well, they know a few things.
They're genius.
So we can assume you think he's smarter than you.
Honestly, I think he's smarter than you, the way you keep shitting on the test. But I'm no gubba-dots myself. This was a good move.
I mean, there's book smarts and street smarts, though. Two different things. Life smart.
Slept together.
What was that like?
It was nice. It's very erotic.
Long overdue.
She's wearing that perfume that she wears. Poor thing was starved for it, honestly.
Yeah. Try to blame Carm like you ain't want it just as bad.
I'm the only man she's ever been with.
You really think so?
Because if she woke up and I was there, it would send mixed signals, you know?
I'm not sure that's the best.
I feel like he wants to be with Carm, but he doesn't want to get hurt. So he's trying to act like he doesn't care when he does.
Characterize the separation thus far as amicable?
It's barely civil. Yeah, there are moments when old habits kick in and feelings, but he is definitely not the person I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Fair enough. As for the assets, you've given me your tax returns and investments here?
The house is in my name, not the boat.
That's the Stugatz, is it?
Yes. I'm a little concerned that the returns don't really reflect everything. There is other income. It's a lot more.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me you want...
Reported income?
Yes.
She's bugging.
And this other income, is it from an illegal stream?
No, of course not.
Of course it is.
Yeah, but he does deal in cash, my husband. The carting business.
I see.
She wants extra money, bro. Relax. Just take what the fuck you...
Owned vending machines. I used a forensic accountant to reconstruct his finances. In less than a week, he outlined 11 years of income. And we're talking coins.
Carm, just take what you can get. Why do you want extra shit?
Stop by my dad's. Looks like he got you a job working construction.
Construction? That's awesome.
It's in Jersey, though, so you'll have to take the PATH train.
Fine, no problem. But the most I ever did, though, is, like, help my dad paint.
He said you don't need experience. You'll be a laborer or something.
I used to be a laborer.
$2 an hour.
They weren't paying 20, though. That was non-union. They all chilling while everybody's working, bro.
Blue Jays. Last inning, I screamed so loud.
I'll be tight.
Wife thought I was having a heart attack.
Why? What happened?
Burrell got shelled. It was beautiful.
What are you, a Met fan?
Padres, actually.
Padres.
I'm from California.
I gotta go make my collection.
Stick with the Angels. Pods haven't had a team in 20 years.
What are you talking about? They were in the series in '98.
Yanks in 4. I was there.
Hey, Shaggy, grab a bucket and some Lysol. Scrub off my tires. There's fucking dog shit all over by the entrance.
I'm supposed to be picking up scrap.
You'll be picking up your teeth in another second.
That's foul.
Something to do? Get fucking lost.
Come on, guys.
Go! Before it sets in the treads.
Couldn't be me.
Oh, my checks come in yet?
I don't know. I didn't see the girl.
If she ain't got him, send the kid. Meadows' friend, when he's done with your car.
Who Meadows?
They got him like he a Doja.
Meadows Soprano. That's her boyfriend.
There he is.
I can't find any Lysol.
Don't worry about it.
Now he gonna be nice to
Why didn't you
him.
tell me you were dating my niece? Here. You take her someplace nice. Make sure you tell her it's from Uncle Paul.
Thank you. That's really nice.
Hey, give me that shit. Paulie! Come here. Get the hose.
He doesn't really know what Tony's involved with. It looks like he's putting 2 and 2 together.
Sorry, I'm late.
I feel like an argument's about to happen right now.
So, to what do I owe this pleasure?
I don't know if you're going to see it that way.
Uh-oh.
I have asked you to lunch to tell you that I'm filing for divorce.
I hope you brought your appetite.
He lost his appetite.
Why don't you give us a minute?
Just when things seem like they're getting better.
Oh, that's nice. Invite me to a public place so you can ambush me? You think I won't make a scene?
Spare me your outrage, Tony. Accept the fact that I am moving on with my life.
Moving on. That's what you were doing after the party last week?
I think you and I both know that didn't change anything.
Well, first of all, we're Italian. We don't believe in divorce. We believe in the nuclear family.
Will you listen to yourself? Despite your best efforts, I have an attorney who is going to aggressively pursue my custody of AJ and also an equitable distribution of our assets.
Our assets?
Equitable?
I am through trying to get you to provide beyond the minimum I need to live.
Oh, so it's fucking money. That's all this is to you?
After all we've been through, is it so hard to own up to anything beyond that bullshit tax return?
Artie.
Go stand over there. I'll call you when I'm ready.
Damn. You gotta catch the strays.
More money? How about my 40 grand you still out of the bird feeder? That should be plenty. You're such an investment genius.
You want this to get ugly, Tony? Because these guys live for that.
Oh, you think I don't?
Damn, Carm.
The only reason you have anything is because of my fucking sweat. And you know every step of the way exactly how it works. But you walk around that fucking mansion in your $500 shoes and your diamond rings. And you act like butter wouldn't melt in your mouth. And you don't want it to get ugly. Too late.
I want what I am entitled to.
You're entitled to shit. She's ready to order.
I don't know how I feel about this, bro. Like, I feel bad for her, but at the same time, yeah, Tony did build that shit up. That was his money, his hard work.
What's her dad like? He's always flirting.
He's okay. A little intense sometimes.
Bro, you better chill out.
The main thing's that he's a good person. So, you guys gonna get married or what?
Living together's the same thing.
I lived with a guy once, and trust me, it's not even close to being the same thing.
What do you mean, why?
He gonna get himself a nice little Latina from Jersey.
Whenever the shit hits the fan, talk to married people. That ring, believe it or not, it's got this kind of like weird power.
So, what happened with you and this guy?
Phineas, me boy.
Hey, it's actually just Finn.
So, the Cubbies gave your boys a shellacking last night.
Still early.
That's true. You know who he looks like? That guy from Aerosmith, Joe Perry. Your boss inside?
Yeah.
All right. I see he's around.
All right.
He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, they all are pretty much.
So you dating anybody now?
Yep, he fucked up. About to play Meadow, man, after her dad got him a job, bro. You see what I'm saying? Every time I try to give her boyfriends the benefit of the doubt, they end up being shitheads.
Not much shirt.
Relax, I'll put it on my own card.
Yes, you're damn right you will.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'll ask your father. He stopped paying my credit card bills.
Daddy? Guys looked pretty chummy in the pool that night.
He went home with Artie. They helped me clean up. I have decided to move ahead with the divorce.
What are you gonna do?
About what?
Life. I don't know.
What can I do?
Haven't you ever thought beyond being dependent on some man?
So simple for you, isn't it?
Simple for everybody who isn't expecting things to be handed to them.
Oh,
Even
shit.
Finn got a job working construction.
Good for Finn, then.
There are options in life. Isn't that what you always told me?
You have options. I have a lawyer.
Yeah, like, you act like you can't fucking work, bro. You ain't taking care of the kids no more. I mean, AJ, but he's already a grown kid, bro. This shit I be talking about. That's why I can't feel too bad for her.
What's wrong with being a regular doctor?
I saw this thing on Shark Teeth when I was little.
Hey, Phil.
And he's still with that girl, too. They getting too close.
Jersey tomatoes are in season. You can't keep these New York guys away.
Fuck the tomatoes. I'll take the scuttle. You know my brother Billy?
Yeah, what do you say, Bill?
Billy, how you doing? Hey. Felicia,
What?
this case is toner come in yet?
Yeah, it's in the trailer.
I'm gonna gas up. I'll be right back.
Toner cartridges now. You're not skimming enough from this shop.
Fucking brother sells them out of his trunk.
Jesus.
So, Patsy, the necklace, how'd it go over with the guma?
Beautiful. With the little emeralds, she fucking loved it.
First he gave her the emeralds, then he gave her the pearls.
I got Ebel watches, too. Earrings, whatever you need.
My girl's birthday's coming up.
Some rack on that girl.
Yeah, if you can get past the sideburns.
You should talk. That skank I saw you with, this girl's fucking mustache, it must have been like kissing a fireman.
Hey, yo.
You ought to know, sweetie.
What'd you say?
Nothing, what?
They about to fight.
Breaking balls.
Finn, what time's that game tonight?
8 o'clock, I think.
I'm gonna take a piss.
They about to fight.
Do me a favor, huh? Hold this.
Oh!
I knew that was coming.
You're right. I'm sorry. I meant to hit you in the fucking mouth. Hey, yo. Gene, relax.
You okay?
All right, Gene, come on.
Bro act like he never seen people fight before. That was more of a beatdown, not a fight.
Use your own phone. I'm busy.
You've been sick all day. Why don't you take the day off?
What about him? One of these civilians calls the cops?
What? I think I seen a couple of niggas running that way.
Oh, yeah, those two guys.
They already got an alibi when shit go down. Blame the black guys.
He's so sweet.
Sweet? He was like an animal.
Are you gonna eat?
I'm not hungry.
He not gonna want to be with Meadow now. That life ain't for him, Meadow.
It's really good chili.
Chili in the summer? Ugh.
You should have seen these guys. They were laughing. It was fucking sick. I mean, is this what you grew up with?
What are you talking about?
He's judging her now.
I never saw one bit of violence growing up.
What about your dad's road rage? And didn't you tell me you had a boyfriend once who was killed, shot to death or something?
First of all, he was killed by drug dealers. African Americans, if that makes you feel any better.
Wow.
You know, you talk about these guys like it's an anthropology class. But the truth is, they bring certain modes of conflict resolution from all the way back in the old country.
Conflict resolution. I like that. I gotta use that.
But the Lord Jesus Christ will change our mortal bodies to be like his in glory, for he is risen.
Johnny Peep's funeral?
Through our Lord Jesus Christ, we commend to Almighty God our brother Joseph, and we commit his body to its resting place.
Peeps? It's a fucking nickname. Family name is Pepparelli.
Who the hell did that?
Fucking JC. He's dyslexic. What's that got to do with it?
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. The Lord bless him and keep him. The Lord make his face to shine upon him. The Lord lift up his countenance upon him and give him peace. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen.
That's crazy. You gotta be at a funeral when you know other people were involved in that shit. I don't know how people do it.
John, hey. I'm sorry about the stone. It was a mistake. We'll fix it.
You remember Mickey Farrell? Dock workers used to run Port Newark. Guess who we saw on the Upper West Side the other night? Your fucking cousin Tony.
So what does that mean?
The same night Joey bought it?
Would you flip your Maserati, hit your fucking head?
You two-faced fuck.
Oh, take it easy.
Uh-oh.
You yell at somebody, the man you should be talking to is right over there.
Fucking cocksucker. I should fucking kill him and his fucking wife and your cousin next.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Calm down. Come on.
See? Put Tony in a bad place with that shit, bro. Should have never got involved.
The fucking gall on that man. His father must be spinning.
You want my advice? You go out there, you shake his hand, and you put this fucking shit to bed.
Shake his hand? And he kisses the kid's mother?
That's the way it works, John. You know that.
Sure, that's why your cousin's here.
You are sincerely mistaken if you think me or my cousin had anything to do with any of this shit.
He was spotted 3 blocks away.
By Mickey Farrell. You're gonna believe some drunken Irish fucking prick over me. Have a drink.
I don't want a fucking drink.
Have one anyway.
That was a great scene. Tony's putting his neck on the line for his cousin.
Maybe I'm wrong, but you haven't been yourself since the old man died. Lorraine Coluzzo. And you sink this idiot's boat. It's not the Johnny Sack I know.
Oh, he was the one that sunk the boat.
My cousin could not have been in the city that night because he was with me.
Ah.
We were looking for his daughter, John, because she fucking disappeared. We were upstate, Monticello. We'd heard Kelly had been living with some fucking crackhead up there. Matter of fact, we were going to reach out to you. See if you could get some of your people
I don't think he's buying it, Tony.
I swear on my mother, Tony, if I find out you're lying.
I'm sitting here humbling myself out of friendship to you, John.
You want to make threats? Who would win, Tony or his crew? I feel like Tony's strong enough to handle it, but they make it seem like these New York dudes are stronger. That's the picture they're painting. I just fucking put my neck on the line for you. And he had to use himself. Like he was with me.
Fort Dentist survey.
Hey, how you doing?
Where you going? Come here.
He's gonna say something that's gonna make these guys beat his ass or some crazy shit.
Okay, settle this. If they fought today, both in their prime, Ali or Tyson?
If you were laying a bet.
Tyson.
Jeez, I really don't know.
You don't know. It's an opinion.
To tell you the truth, after the other day, I really don't want to say the wrong thing.
You see? This kid's all right.
I should get back. Ramos will be on my ass.
Would you forget about Ramos, for Christ's sakes?
Now you acted like a fucking...
How's it? We got the good donuts today.
When you act weak around people like this, they're gonna pick on you, bro. You gotta man the fuck up. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
I'm fucking exhausted. I hardly slept at all last night.
So take a nap. What are you worried about?
The boss gonna be like, why you not working?
You got any idea of the money in that casino? And to give it to Tony B? Guy's back on the street 2 minutes. Gets a fucking promotion. Did you even go to the fucking store?
They're in the freezer like you like.
Now he's talking about getting them made, Tony B.
Really?
Guy gets out of jail. Suddenly I'm dog shit in Tony's eye.
Chrissy.
It's true. Ever since I cleaned up, no matter what he says, Tony don't believe a person can change. And this asshole went to his shrink.
Maybe he thinks you're working too hard. North Carolina plus all that other stuff.
I can multitask, Adrian.
Funny thing is, Chris is mad and that's not even the case, bro. You don't even know what's going on behind the scenes. He's jumping to conclusions.
Sweating the small stuff, huh?
All I know is I used to be #1 cousin. Now I'm being eased aside.
Your whole attitude in general.
Ah, man.
While we're at it, kindly remember...
Adriana snitching.
Hello? It's me. Hi, what's up?
They might fuck around and lock up Tony's cousin. He's on parole if I'm not mistaken still.
I got a motor.
You don't have
have to work for like 3 hours.
He has to sleep a little.
I'll get a ride with Alex.
At this point, it doesn't even pay to go home. Maybe I'll just crash at work. Felicia told me where she keeps the key to the trailer.
Felicia told him.
Uh-huh.
Be careful driving.
All right, I'll see you tonight.
He gonna be with Felicia, Meadow. How the hell you don't pick up on that? That sucks to be working during the summer. Everybody chilling, having fun. He's gonna witness some shit that he's not supposed to, bro. Oh my God. Oh. What the actual? Oh.
And sound like a racehorse pissing in there.
Hey, how's it going?
You know, I never asked you what your last name is.
It's Detrolio.
Finn Detrolio, my arch nemesis. You enjoying yourself here?
It's all right.
I keep telling you, you shouldn't work so hard. Long hours, this fucking heat. Plus, you came in so early today.
Is he gonna give him some money to stay shut?
You're strong. That helps. You know you can call me Vito.
Yeah, I know.
So say it. Let me hear you say, "What's up, Vito?"
What's up, Vito?
Not much, Finn. Except I got a little surprise for you. 2 tickets to see your Padres take a beating from the Yanks tonight.
Oh, shit.
Third baseline. Plus, it's bat night.
That's really nice, Vito, but I don't know if I can...
Don't pull that all shuck shit with me. You're fucking going.
Yeah, you're gonna take those tickets, buddy.
I'll see you under the bat tonight. 7 sharp. And I don't like to miss the national anthem.
Why the fuck is he gotta go with you? I don't like that. I guess he's gonna like tell him, look, bruh. Whatever you saw, you better keep it to your grave or some shit. Or he's gonna try to force him to, I don't know.
Just not gonna show up?
I just don't like it.
You love baseball. What is wrong with you?
I don't like the guy, all right?
Right.
Tell Meadow what you saw. Tell Meadow what you saw.
Trolio can't hang with the common folk.
He came on to me, all right? Either that or he wants to kill me.
What?
He's gonna tell her.
I saw him blowing some security guard in the parking lot.
When?
Mm.
What are you talking about?
This morning, I showed up early. I didn't want to say anything, but I'm really afraid of this guy.
She's gonna...
Vito Spatafori is a married man, Finn. I seriously doubt he wants to kill you.
Well, maybe he wants to fuck me and then kill me.
Hmm.
Wait a minute, is that why you got out the suitcase?
I am not going back to the site.
Do you have any idea the strings my father pulled to get you that job and you just fucking quit? I'm gonna hear so much bullshit.
So it's all about you, right?
Is that all you can say whenever it's anything to do with my feelings?
Nah, Meadow, you
You're
shouldn't.
going back to Mission Viejo?
I didn't say that.
Why don't you just admit it? This whole thing, the fight, the stuff with Vito, it's really about you not wanting to commit.
Oh, come on, Meadow.
It's my process, okay? Look, you never can tell.
Your process?
About anything, the future. I was thinking out loud. Well, not out loud, but in the action of getting out the suitcase, I was thinking.
Thinking of leaving.
No. Well, yes. But
Oh my
I'm
God.
still here. I didn't go.
Fuck you.
Right. Great. Fuck me. There was no abundant intentionality in me getting out the suitcase.
I could leave too, you know. My friend Hunter's in Montreal.
Do I know? With the French roommate guy who was all over your ass the time that we visited, you don't think you keep mentioning him every 24 hours at a minimum?
Hmm.
Because he's thinking of becoming an oral surgeon. And you might have had a new friend if you hadn't been so obnoxious to him at the club.
Can we just stop fighting?
You got out a suitcase.
I'll put it back, okay?
Nah, he going through some shit, Meadow. You gotta cut him some slack. Why the hell he wanted him to come to this fucking game, though? Was he trying to, like, pay him off, buy him off? Like, what was his plan here?
School is over for me, and next year for you. These are difficult choices. What, you'd rather not have choices? Thank God for choices.
Stop your bullshit. It's really simple. Are we going to stay together or not?
If you want.
That's not what I asked.
That's not the answer.
How are we going to keep it together through 4 years of dental school for you and probably med school for me?
Well, it's a good question.
But why ask it now? Tonight of all times? Are you asleep?
No.
You were! And now you're gonna lie like you did about the suitcase.
I did not lie about the suitcase.
Then what do you call it?
I don't know. I explained it. Jesus, you should quit the law center. You're like a prosecutor at 4 in the morning. I can't think. All I said was I didn't want to go back to the job site, and maybe I should go home until this thing with Vito blows over.
But you didn't ask me to come. You went right to the closet and got out your suitcase.
Jesus Christ.
Not gonna lie, Meadow's been kind of annoying. Man is dealing with some traumatic shit right now.
Look, just stop crying, okay?
I wonder what the hell's gonna happen, bro. What is gonna happen with this situation? Is Meadow gonna tell her dad what he told her?
Why don't we just get married?
What?
Married?
Let's get engaged.
Really? Why are you saying that now?
I can't think. It's too late. It's just something I feel very strongly.
I wasn't expecting that, bro. I was not expecting that.
Suddenly he called and said he wasn't interested. So I called another accountant.
And?
Frankly, when he heard your husband was the defendant, he demurred as well.
Yeah.
So what does this mean? You don't want to
Nobody wants to be involved, Carm.
As my partners reminded me, I do have a full caseload already. I probably should have mentioned.
Tony's playing dirty, but I feel like Carm could play dirty too, and I don't want to see that side of her. I already know she's gonna be crazy.
I had another panic attack, and I thought I had this shit beat.
What happened?
Playing golf with a friend of mine, and he was talking about this young guy he knew who passed away, and I guess I became overcome with emotion because they had to help me off the tee. It's not the first time it's happened recently.
It's been happening a lot.
You know, I wish it cured it.
When the attacks first reappeared, what was going on in your life?
You had just rebuffed my affections.
When you actually passed out, were you thinking about me,
I walked
or...?
into my house, and the cleaning girl was crying on the phone about her cousin who went off the road at a Mexican bus wreck or something. And I remember just feeling inside like I wanted to fucking choke her, because there was always something with her.
Oh, man.
Next thing I know, boom.
When did it next happen?
My cousin Tony was up at the house. He went to borrow some tools, and they weren't there. I was inside talking to Carmela and started to feel that, that it passed.
Your cousin was at your house.
Yeah,
Tony, Uncle, whatever.
Uncle Al.
And your maid was crying about her cousin.
The cousin. The cousin is the problem.
My cousin entered into that too.
In what way?
He hurt his foot.
You were so concerned about your cousin's foot, you collapsed on the golf course.
I worry about him.
He's a grown man, isn't he? Is he in danger of losing the foot, or...?
Fuck his foot. It's not his foot. Forget the foot.
It's him.
I worry about him. He's right out of fucking jail, okay?
He's a liability.
Look, the reason he went to prison is he got pinched hijacking a truckload of Betamaxes in '86. And they hooked him up with a RICO, and he got 17 years. And I was supposed to be there the night of the jacking.
I see.
Oh, you see.
Why didn't you go?
was jumped by a bunch of Molignans. They were trying to take my shoes. I fought them off, but they cut my fucking head open. The fucking jigaboo cocksucking motherfuckers.
Okay, forget that. Your cousin went to prison. That's tremendous guilt to carry.
He went to Nam, I was 4F. And that's the way our friends look at it.
I was 4F? What does that mean?
Yes, I did so good. He lost his wife, his daughter.
No wonder you're having anxiety attacks.
Hmm.
Maybe if you came clean with him.
What is it come clean about? Not his fault that his cousin got locked up.
Go on with what you were saying.
Are you having an attack now?
No. I had a huge lunch, that's all. It's gas.
What is it, Anthony? Anthony?
All right, the night he got pinched, I had a fucking panic attack, all right? From my mother, goddammit. I didn't even know what it was then.
All right, just relax. Focus on your breathing. Slowly.
It's not that. I just need some fucking Pinot or something.
No, just please focus. I've got my medical bag in case.
He about to be hospitalized. You keep that up.
Black guys, my ass. I had a fight with my mother and I had a fucking panic attack.
He lied to his cousin why he couldn't be there. That's why he feels guilt.
Come on, we're supposed to come over with some fucking yarn for some booties my mother was making meadow. She was late. Oh, what the fuck? Why go into it?
Close your eyes. Focus on your breathing.
He felt like he cowered out or something?
She was carrying on. I said to her, Carmela loves you. You know, you gotta understand, she's got a 3-month-old. And she kept going, and I started screaming at her. So I left. I walked out the door, went over to the car, opened the door, boom. Cut my fucking head open.
And your cousin doesn't know this.
No, I lied. What am I gonna tell him? What am I gonna tell all of them?
I had a panic attack and that's why I couldn't come? Mm-hmm.
I had a fight with my mother and I fainted.
They would look
That's why I missed the job.
Yeah, they're gonna look at him like he's fucking weak. Damn, so that's what happened.
Fucking Christ.
That's a lot to get off your chest.
So what, does he feel like if he would have been there, his cousin wouldn't have gotten locked up or something?
Turns out I'm just a fucking robot to my own pussy-ass weakness.
Ah.
He's also a capable person.
Maybe if you would have been there, you would have got locked up too, Tony. You can't predict what would have happened.
You know, sometimes what happens in here is like taking a shit.
Yes, okay. Although I prefer to think of it more like childbirth.
Trust me, it's like taking a shit.
At least you get all the bad stuff out of you. You feel better too. Carm, start looking for a job, man. He's at the pool now. He's trying to get under her skin. If Tony would have spoke to her after they had sex, maybe they would have decided to stay together. Meadow.
Hello? Mom, I'm engaged.
What?
Finn proposed. We're getting married.
Are you sure?
Mm.
I mean, that's wonderful, honey. I'm just so surprised. He's going to finish dental school, though, right?
We're both finishing school. We're not getting married till we have our degrees.
This is so exciting.
I can't wait for you to meet his parents.
Well, we'll have to have a party.
He's using his graduation present to buy me a ring.
Oh, that is so sweet.
I told him he shouldn't.
Oh my God, I'm going to cry.
Yeah.
She's like, damn. She's probably thinking, don't get married, Meadow. It's not worth it. All right, y'all, that was another solid episode. It's crazy how we finally found out what happened with Tony's cousin and why Tony didn't show up, and he was carrying this guilt the whole time. It kind of makes sense. He feels like if he would have been there with his cousin wouldn't have been locked up. He could have protected him. His cousin would have lost his marriage, you know. And then he's looking at his life, how he turned out, and then he's just dealing with a lot right now. On top of that, he put his own neck on the line to protect his cousin by saying that his cousin was with him, so his boy wouldn't feel like his cousin has something to do with that hit. So it's like, as much as people say Tony is fucking selfish, he only cares about himself, I think he was doing the right thing. He's trying to protect his cousin now because he couldn't do it before. This whole thing going on with Carm and him, though, like I really I'm kind of over this storyline. Like, it's still good, but it's like, yo, we make one step forward and then we make 2 steps backwards. Like, I was thinking they was gonna actually end up back together, and now we back to square one. Kind of sucks, man. I mean, it's realistic because that's real life. That's what happens. But I felt like Carm actually was being a little bit petty too, because he didn't speak to her, and she kind of was thinking of getting back with him, but since Tony acted like nothing mattered and he just left without speaking to her after he dropped off AJ, then she was like, oh, I'm gonna go through with the divorce. So now it's kind of like a little bit of her fault, because I felt like it was a chance that they could have ended up back together. But now I really don't know how it's gonna go for both of them moving forward, bro. I think it probably might be over for good though. They might be through. Metal's boyfriend seeing that dude doing what he was doing, ugh, that was shocking. But I do want some payoff on that. Like, I want to see some resolution to that. They can't just show us that and then nothing happens after. I wonder how that's gonna play out, bro. All in all, this was another solid episode. This is actually a great season. I've been loving this season. This probably, I would say this is my favorite season so far. Out of all the seasons, this is my #1 season so far. All right, but if you enjoyed this reaction, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. It's your boy. We off this.
For my time goes by, they gon' raise a nigga jersey in the sky. Treat a nigga right, big dreaming on my life. Shorty wanna get some air, I go and get her when I fly. Taking off on these niggas I retire. The minute I catch fire, I smoked them all before, just revisiting the high.